Hello everyone. How are you? Hope all is well with you guys and hope you are well rested up and ready for a productive week ahead. Now I've been following the Collymore and the Simone Collymore story, and on its own it is very heartrending to know that Collymore took out his wife Simone Collymore. However, the worst part of it, as if it wasn't bad enough, the worst part about it is that they have children and young children at the time of Simone's passing. Now you can imagine it must have been a rocky road and tedious years since their mother has passed, because she was taken out in 2018. We are now in 2024. At least one of the children is now a teenager and is gripping with the fact that there will be no mommy and no daddy. Now, upon the closing of the court case, because what is left now is for the group of hitmen to be sentenced and Collymore himself to be sentenced. Now, the teenage daughter of Collymore and Simone Collymore has chastised her father, telling him that she hopes he will develop a bitter feeling in his heart and that when he sleeps, all he will think about is the hurt he has caused her and her brother by orchestrating the takeout of their mother, Simone Collymore. I quote, "I hope that you will listen to this and have a bitter feeling in your heart and go to sleep thinking about what you have caused your children to go through these past 6 years and what kind of father you are," she stated in a written statement that was read out in the Home Circuit Court on Thursday. I'm telling you, even though this story is so gripping, on hearing the words of Simone's baby daughter, who is now a teenager, her words being repeated, it rubbed me the wrong way. It just really feels so hurting and unimaginable what they must be going through. This sitting was the beginning of the sentencing hearing for Collymore and 3 other men who were found guilty of the January 2nd, 2018 takeout of Simone and taxi operator Winston Walters. Justin Layton Pusey, the presiding judge, should hand down the sentences for all 4 men by early next week. The court found that Collymore and one of his co-accused, Michael Adams, conspired to have Simone take out, while Shaquilla Edwards and Dwayne Pink, the other 2 accused in the takeout, helped to surveil Simone and relay messages to the others regarding her whereabouts. Prosecutor Andre Martin Swaby recommended to Justice Pusey that each of the men receive a sentence of life in prison without being eligible for parole until after 45 to 50 years. Collymore's teenage daughter, in a written statement, also accused her father of trying to physically hurt her and her brother. She said her father robbed her of her role model, her mother. Young Collymore, I quote, "I am still trying to repair and forgive you. I know we weren't close because you pushed me away and loved my brother and left me out. I had an amazing life, and so did you. But because of selfishness and greed, you had to hurt and take out my role model. I'm writing this, hoping that God helps you to find Him and follow His words and get the mental and physical help the daughter said in her victim impact statement. She further stated, I am getting better, but my brother, on the other hand, is not so well. He is not showing any emotions, and deep down inside, I know that he is hurting. To know that his role model hurt his own mother. I thank God that I had my family with me every step of the way, because your side of the family has not been in touch or asked how their grandchildren are doing, which is crazy to me. I still cannot believe that my mother is not the first person you would have done this to. You even wanted to hurt your own kids. My last name isn't even my last name. There was some question some time ago where it was not for sure that Collymore was his original surname, as because he's not from Jamaica, there was allegation that he has done wrongs all over the place. So he had changed his surname. So right now they are questioning if Collymore was his real surname. So I guess that is what his daughter was alluding to. When I get more information on that, I will post that. As I said, she said, my last name isn't even my last name, she wrote. She complained that it takes a toll on her when she sees other children with their parents, while she has to live with the fact that her father had her mother taken out and is in jail. My mother was an amazing, loving and caring and open-hearted person. She loved and cared for her family and everyone around her. It is truly sad. You took away the rock of the family, the light of our family, and much more. I have been in therapy about 10 times because I have bad dreams or keep thinking that people are going to hurt me like you did to my mom. I went to my school dance and saw the many moms taking pictures and fixing their daughters' hair while the dads cried, she said, before expressing gratitude to her relatives who have been a pillar of strength in her life in the absence of her parents. This is so touching. And you know what make it worse? Is that I used to see Simone with the children, because Simone was popularly known and she was indeed a good person, kind-hearted, always smiling kind of person, get along with everybody. I'm telling you, in her passing, it rocked the business district downtown Kingston because they do a lot of their business down there. And to think those young little children you used to see with her, they have to go through so much and they are all growing up right now. Enough that she was able to make her victim impact statement. Other victim impact statements were prepared by the wife of Walters and the father of Simone were also read out in court. The sentencing hearing will continue on Tuesday when defense attorney will continue putting arguments forward in favor of their clients. Sometimes I so wish if adults could really stop thinking about self. A lot of them don't think about no one else but themselves. And it's when you have children, your life supposed to change. You're supposed to come in, either come in like I say, you're baptized and turned Christian. Your life is not just living for you alone anymore. You understand? Because guess what? Everything you do, you have to look back and see like who is watching, who is going to benefit, and your children is going to feel the blunt of everything you do. And I can not imagine how painful it has been for these children to lose someone so valuable to them. The thing about it is that Omar Collymore was so bandolo, is that you don't even know who he says is his family, if it's really his family. Hence the importance I will always say. You see, when you're getting into a relationship these days, I know sometimes you're going to say it's not going to prevent the outcome in terms of if the person is going to do you wrong. But it's very important to have some background check in your own way on people that you get into a relationship with, because it can help you plan how you go forward with them, whether they know that you're doing it or not. But it's a most important factor these days, because nothing is as it seems, and people can switch up on you at any time. Don't fool yourself by them sweet talk, no fool yourself by them looks, because really and truly, you never really know a person until you know the person. You're supposed to understand what I mean. Anyway, guys, let's keep Simone Collymore children and her family in prayers, because I'm telling you, those children are surely going to need their village to be there for them. Maybe at school, at church, at home, and just friends. They need the village for support. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.